How's everybody doing today? My name is Daniel Mendoza. Today I'll be showing you or demonstrating a couple of stretches or flexibility techniques for the pectoralis major. I'm going to be showing you a self-myofascial release and an activated stretch for the pectoralis major that I personally like to incorporate on my workout days. For guys, if you like to go heavy on back and chest day and even shoulder day, this is perfect. It loosens that sheath, your fascia around your muscle, and you feel great before you start your routine. That's why I like to combine these two together. The first one I'm going to be showing you is a self-myofascial release for the pectoralis major and minor using a softball. I've seen it done a whole bunch of different ways. I've seen it done with a medicine ball on the ground. I've seen it done with a tennis ball on the wall. I like to use a softball. It's a perfect size. It's medium size. It's right in between those two. If you watch videos with the tennis ball, I don't like personally. I've tried it. If you use the wall, your face is right up against the wall because the tennis ball is a little soft and it's small. So you really can't relax your body to get the proper release of that fascia. For the tennis ball, you have to have a doorway with no door jam so you can pass your head across. Hardly anybody has a doorway with no door jams. With the medicine ball, I don't like using that because I don't have a medicine ball and I don't like going to the gym and getting on the ground using a medicine ball there. It takes me out of my element. It takes me out of my mindset of working out. So I like to use this. The thing with this is that it's a little harder, so you don't need to put so much weight in it. You don't need to put all this pressure because deeper is not necessarily better. You just want to find a tender spot and hold it. So for guys, you're going to be putting it right. You're going to see where your chest meets your shoulder. It's probably about a couple of inches below that, right in the middle of the pec. For women, it's going to be above the breast, right there. So what I like to do is I find the spot, I lean up against it, put some pressure on it, and I start moving it around, rolling it around, side to side, up and down, bending at my knees, until I find a tender spot. So right there is a tender spot, so I hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds. Or like I said in other videos, if you're like me, I hate counting and I hate watching the clock. So about 20-30 seconds is a couple of deep breaths, 2 or 3 deep breaths. So an example would be like this. That's one, so that's about 10 seconds. So 2 or 3 of those until it releases. Then I roll around, see if I find another tender spot. If you don't find another tender spot, then I move from this to an activated stretch for the pectoralis major. So right when I'm done with that, I get my arm 90, I stay where I'm at, I get my arm 90 degrees, I place it on wherever object I was doing my stretch at, and I stagger my feet. I put the arm that I'm stretching that I have up against the wall, that's the foot that goes in front. So I keep my back neutral, draw my navel in, and then I push my hips forward until I feel a slight stretch. Once I feel it, like right there, I hold it for 1 to 2 seconds and then release. I'll be doing this 5 to 10 reps. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. And you go all the way to 10. And then you switch sides. And that's perfect for, like I said, heavy days on chest days, chest shoulder days, chest back days, if you're going to combine your chest and back days. You can also do this for the back, and then you can get a foam roller and lay on the ground and roll out your lats. And then you can do an activated stretch or a static stretch for your lats also, combined with that. So those are the 2 techniques. Thanks for watching. My name is Daniel Mendoza.